public service, servant leadership, and community service. 3 different terms that all mean the same thing.
Servant leadership is when you are able to work with people and understand their needs and be proactive and help them. You might think, oh, this is just collect orange, but you know we are helping people. So this is for me is servant leadership.
It's not about like being authoritarian or dictatorial about it or that your way goes all the time, but it's more about like serving what they want so that in that way you actually inspire them to be their best.
For me to define servant leadership, I would look at a couple of factors. Number one, not pushing for the credit in terms of who did what, but that something was accomplished. I think that's first. And I think second, servant leadership is the whole notion that you're making a choice to be a leader.
And Frank McCune knows firsthand. He leads teens and adults through a 1-year leadership program.
It's voluntary. It comes from open heart.
Servant leadership means to me to serve the other without waiting for any reward, to give.
The Cronkite Humphrey Fellows have various perspectives on servant leadership, and the differences don't just begin with the definition.
I like how it happens here in the US, you know. For me it shows the level of society maturity at all in general. Because, for example, in my country, we still have not reached the condition when we can think about somebody else, because we are very highly concentrated on ourselves, our needs and problems.
When I came to the United States, I found that people here really likes volunteering, and it doesn't really happen in my country because people always want to do something to be paid.
We used to have this kind of community service during the communism. I was just talking on Skype with my parents yesterday. I told them I have to wake up tomorrow early because we are going to harvest oranges. They were like, oh really? It sounds like a communist brigade, so...
Servant leadership is far from forced labor. It's an army of volunteers. And right here in the center of downtown Phoenix, the Cronkite School has become the epicenter for Humphrey Fellows to learn and to put into practice these new leadership skills.
Every service I can provide to the community, to the people around, I like it. And I like it most when it will be with the kids, because when I joined the Foundation for Blind Children, I was with the children who are not only blind but have some other disabilities. Whenever I was able to make any one of them smile or laugh, so it was a great fun for myself for several days later.
So it's a selfless act, it's a simple act, but in that moment and in that time, you can become bigger than yourself.
And community service can be different things to different people.
I can say taking pictures can be one kind of servant leadership. What I enjoy most is catch every moment of our team members in different events. And when I upload the pictures on the Facebook and everyone comment on this, I feel these pictures make us more connected and more like a team.
A lot of times we think it's this thing. It's this is it. Here's the mold, fill it. But it's all sorts of things, and it's across the spectrum.
So what has been the leadership growth for the Fellows this year?
You are a leader whatever you do. It doesn't matter if you are doing a small job or a big job. You lead other people, and you have to be aware of that and to try to do your best every day, because that's what makes a leader a leader.
I'm still learning, actually. It's not easy to recognize ourselves as a leader. So this is more something that discovering myself.
As the Fellows head back to their homeland, they take with them leadership lessons and the desire to impact others.
So definitely it is really important because that influences community in positive way. You know, it helps community to grow, it helps community to develop.
It is so important to achieve what we can call it solidarity, that people take care of each other. This is good point.
A point well taken. Humphrey Fellows believe if everyone would come together and take that first step to become a servant leader, our society, our world would thrive and be transformed one community at a time. In Phoenix, Gardenia Coleman reporting.